Hey everybody. Happy Easter. Hey everybody. Happy Easter. Haha. Echoes of the past. I'm the only person who doesn't have off, of course. Here in Hungary. We have lots of holidays. What's up? When you see a good move, look for a better one. Is that a tribute to Lasker? I didn't know that. Lots of people steal that quote. Were those his exact choice of words, I wonder? Or did he say it in German? Now, Lasker, interestingly, must have spoken English. I mean, he moved to the United States and later in life. But I don't know how good his English was. I would assume as an intellectual he would have been pretty well versed. But I did not know that quote was attributed to him. Alright. Is that a fact? We are talking about Emanuel Lasker. Be careful, there's Edward Lasker as well. Alright. So 11:41. It's a short stream today. Time difference is finally closing the gap on Saturday night. So we'll be back to 6-hour time difference for the Sunday simul. Mr. Coffee, good morning. I don't know if he's here. He's here earlier. Asterby, good morning. Good night, whatever you call it this morning. So West Coast, we've got 8-hour time difference, which makes 11 here, 3 a.m. for you. So morning or night, it's up to you. Alright, anyway guys, we're taking Blitz Challenges. Five plus 5, the strange 5 plus 5 time control. Just to give me time to comment a little bit on the games. I have no problem with playing 3 plus 2 or 5 plus 3. Or 5 plus 0, but for the purpose of streaming, what's up? Nobody's here. Can we get a donation to start things off? We're up to 225.66. It's 93 days to go. We're gonna need to make $15 a day. There's really 3 tournaments on the schedule because I've got May, hopefully, if I can move in time. The end of May is Budapest Spring Open. July 1st is the World Team Championship in Krakow, and then in the late summer, at the end of the summer is September, and we've got the World Senior, which will be in what did I say? The World Senior is at the Black Sea. Romania and Black Sea port, Constanta. Yeah. That is in May too, Mr. Coffee. That is not very specific. That which is in May is in May. Living with a hoarder. Uh-oh. Let it out. Have a seat on our chess couch, Arsenal fan, and let it all out. Vent your frustrations. This is where you're supposed to go to vent your frustrations. My chess stream. Well, I always found it really not hard work necessarily, as difficult finding my way through the aisles of stuff. My aunt was a hoarder, and she had filled our whole family summer house with with aisles of piles, and it became and actually her apartment was like that too. So you had to like navigate your way through these like sort of aisles. That was the only really tough thing about it. Aisles of piles. But all right, Ned-Eye, the Jedi, is back, and the good thing about this Jedi is that he's not constantly posting stuff in my what's it called? Discord. Recall. A recall is a little bit slow. Ned-Eye the Jedi and Arsenal fan are challenging to 5+5 casual. Alright, let's get it started. You keep telling people not to send you stuff. Well, don't let it fill up. We still might need a place to put my storage stuff, Mr. Coffee. Don't fill up my room yet. Yeah. You have to tell people not to send you stuff? Uh-oh. You mean there's no more room? Mr. Coffee? Alright, Sicilian. Short stream today. You said people sending you stuff. Joseph and his banging wife. Who's she banging? Joseph and the Technicolor Dreamcoat. Alright, Nidorf it is. F3. 92, less common than knight b3. Are you threatening me? You are. Are you? You love my own opening. I love your own opening. That knight g3 thing is looking like it's coming through. But I can always play g6 if necessary. This reminds me of the King's Indian, honestly. It's really weird. I never really thought of the Nidorf and the King's Indian having a lot in common. This morning was the last breakfast. The last breakfast. Yeah, we live in liberal Christianity here, so this is a very important holiday. Everyone in Hungary has off except for me. Chess trainers never get a break. I don't want to take a break anyway. All right, so you seem to sort of know what you're doing. What's up with that? I don't know what I'm doing. This isn't fair. I just make up the Nidorf as I go along. Wasn't there just a blog like some noob was talking about? No, I'm thinking of something else. Yeah, I'm a little hazy. The coffee hasn't had an effect yet. But I don't really like White's position. White's randomly all over the place. A3, G3, Bishop G2, Bishop G5, redundant knights. Looks okay for black, though, yeah. I mean, the only move that's sketchy is h5, but I mean, that's kind of the modern take on these lines. Now, yeah, it looks like he played the Boffinic English or something. What is this crap? He said crap. Beavis. White is threatening nothing whatsoever. He's got a lot of knight c1. Jeez, that can't be right. Knight to c1. That's kind of slow, isn't it? You should maybe think about playing the closed Sicilian. Might be better suited to that. Here. All right. Knight b4, that's a nice idea. Huh. I'm a little perplexed as to where to go with this position. Running out of time. Yeah, I mean, I guess I just have to stop playing best moves and just make moves, you know, at some point. Just I don't know, it's like I love doing that. It lets out my inner caveman. Yeah. Knight there doesn't seem right. I was afraid of knight d3, knight b4. He just makes moves quickly. No particular rhyme or reason. No rhyme, no reason. What is a rhyme anyway? It just doesn't rhyme. The rhyme. Rhymulans. Oh God, what is White doing? Queen c1. Oh, you bishop h3. That was a bad move. That was a bad move. Cheapo. Oh well. He's just not, you know, he's just like not doing anything while not losing his pieces. And as quickly as possible. He's basically not losing his pieces as quickly as possible. That's White's overriding strategy. You have knight takes b5. God damn it. Huh. No, you don't have it. Yes, you do. Do you? Do you have it? Well, I don't know if it's good. You have it. The question is it good? Fortunately, he didn't play it. That was the only try. Well, the best try, clearly. Anyway. Thanks for the pawn. Yeah, well, knight takes, queen takes c2 look rather complicated. I have my knight just like hanging there on the 7th rank. Momento. I'm not sure if I should stay with the pawn or the bishop there. Brah. 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 Anyway. Correct. Acer fan. Acer fan. Acer fan Rich. Blah. Hey, at least I'm in a good mood today. Nope. Nope. Free pawn? Pawns are us. But this is controversial. Controversy follows me everywhere. Yeah, he has no inclination to defend his pawn on c2. He's always ahead on the clock. I can play fast too, bro. But I prefer to think if I have the time. I've been like addicted to playing 3+2 on the phone against randoms. All right. Well, we're up a few pawns here. What's a few pawns? Wow. That's a nice maneuver you've got there. Yeah. Good game. Hey. Is this the Najdorf? Good game, all right. Yeah, what's up with the opening? Just a quick opening review. F3, E5, and then this. Okay, so this is a move, or is it? Or is it? Is this a move? No. Renzo Montavane and Bartok Soko. Yeah, so nobody plays 92. It's actually not that bad, probably. So we're following this game from 2000. Renzo versus Joe. Bishop G5. G3, novelty. G3, novelty. Getting knight C1 was best. Now, the point was, you should have played for knight, I thought knight B4. Coming here and here. Fight for D5, I don't know. Anyway. Alright, we got a challenge from Arsenal fan and Zung. Zung Prism. Zung. Zungian. Zungian. Psychology. Arsenal fan. Alright, do I go first? What do I play? Oh yeah. E4. We're having our battle in the... It's getting to be personal. Oh, right. Spanish battles. I've been playing A3. The problem with A3 is Black would probably play knight F6, and then I just transpose 2 of 4 knights. No, there's no problem with it per se. No, I gotta play d3. No more Marshall. Marshall. We're following Arsenal fans' tournament game that he submitted for yesterday's stream, so I thought it would be thematic to play the same line. Yeah, but I think rethinking c3, which we talked about during the stream. Threatening bishop takes c6 and knight takes c5. Why am I in a good mood today? I didn't sleep enough. Well, having a little bit of sleep deprivation, close, might not be a bad thing. A little, not a lot. It might make you a little like drunk. Wow, Art Brenton has tipped $30. Dude, $30. That's our biggest donation in like a month or two. Wow. $30 to the fund, the tournament fund. Taking us up to 255.66. Art Brenton, thank you. Sire. The UK comes through. See, if only I had more viewers who are employed. It is very generous. Now, hold on a second. I talked about a3 yesterday. Yeah, but I have to do something. You're threatening knight a5. I looked at this. Actually, I had some offhand games with this yesterday. Very rarely played move, this one. But my feeling is that it can transpose to more normal-ish lines. a4 might be a move, I don't know. Perhaps. Being. That's a good move. That's a tasty move you got there. Thank you, Art Brenton, for a really serious donation of $30 to the tournament fund. You know, Hungarian Spring Open, Budapest Spring Open, Budapest Spring Open, World Team Senior, and then the World Senior in Constanta in September. That's not that far away, actually. So what do? Do I copy you? Knight c3. Copycat. Okay, Grishuk. Yeah, well, a4 is a move probably, but I don't maintain this nice snake that I have. I have a friendly snake. Well, guys, my friends of my family were on a call from Australia today, and the guy, they're Hungarians living in Australia who are friends, and they caught a big spider in their house. It was cool. They showed us on my kids on a video call. Big ass spider. They said it's not poisonous, but it's very painful if it bites you. It was like, you have a few quid each month to spare? I appreciate that. That's a few pints sacrificed for the cause. But yeah, I mean, a very generous donation. Thank you. All right. So we're in a. What are we doing? Exciting, huh? Nothing symmetrical about this whatsoever. Yeah, so if I play knight g3, what is my plan anyway? Bishop e3 at some point. It's not really a plan. Yeah, well, you know how it goes. What would someone on sound do? Mastering the tension with Arsenal fan. Bishop b6, rook b6. That exchange, like, technically is not unfavorable for you. Alright, he's just fast, man. Arsenal is fast. Here we go again. Remember, this is... Yeah, who's talking about A4? Well, if you're going to abandon the B file, man. A file, whatever. Some person put this idea in my head, so I'm going to play it a tempo down now. Well, that makes a lot of sense. But I've got to do something, you know, and I didn't really want to play, like, knight g3. Maybe I should have played knight g3, objectively. I probably should have played knight g3. I would play knight g3 if I had to do it again. Mister! You will call me Mister. Wow, d5. That's quite... I feel like I'm playing the Vienna now. Ba-ding! Wow. Yeah, it's too late. I mean, don't be inconsistent. Sung Prism with 500 bits, thank you. Sungian Sung. No, take. No take for granted. Never assume your opponents are going to automatically recapture the way you want to. There's a tendency to want to do that. I'm as guilty as anybody. Like, oh, I'll just do it. They'll take back that way. Yeah, right. If I had $1 for every time I assumed that my opponent would take back the way I wanted to take back, I'd probably have quite a few. Don't assume they're going to take back the way you want them to take back. No, it's probably not going to happen. Anyway, Arsenal played this pretty well, I think. Very well. That rook is nasty. Nasty! Rook. Yeah, but on the other hand, you know, this isn't like... It isn't like, you know, he just has totally scot-free attack here. Watch out! Bishop b7. I never got over the traumatic experience of Jinji sacking a knight on g2 against me. The action quad in like 1988. That's how we learn. Cockatiri. Cockatoo. Cockatiri. The UK is in full representation today. Oh, it's a bank holiday. See you on Sunday. Oh, wow. People have to work during bank holiday? And Hungarians are lazy. They don't work, man. I mean, they'll do anything to get off. It's like constantly holidays here. It's socialism left over. The leftover socialism. Maradik. In Hungarian, Maradik is like leftovers. So the younger generation may be different, but We seem to have a lot of holidays here. But it's Easter, okay. It's a traditional holiday. I'm just angry because I have to work. I always have to work. Work. It's a good thing I do something I like. Anyway, I apologize, guys, on behalf of Arsenal and myself for playing this. What? I was like, oh my god, I'm lost. He double attacked G2. That's not a move I expected. Are you threatening me? Oh no. Unclear. I feel like he's trying to attack me without enough ammunition. Ooh, that's not good. That is not good. That is not good. We lost the pawn. Damn it. What? Are you mad, man? He just takes back with a pawn. What was wrong with taking with a knight? What was wrong? What's wrong with you? Look at your pawns. Your pawns are daft. I just like saying that. We never use daft in English, in American English. Oh, look how fast he is. He has 56 seconds. I lost the pawn. My bad. I didn't see the tactic when knight takes h3 check. Wow. Another cheapo? Sort of. Do you just like Mr. like whirlwind of tactics? Oh, that too. The tactical whirlwind. What? Pauses and thinks on the weirdest moves. Whoa. Still he's up a pawn. Damn. Bing. Some prison with another 50. You're distracting. Good way of distracting me. WJ Luke just subscribed. Wow. WJ, how are you? Long time no see. It's been like a month. Oh man. He's melting. It's the Wicked Witch. Offer draw. Offer draw. I'm a little better now, but it's not winning. And objectively, I don't want to just like play for time. It's a draw, probably. White's, now you put your king in a dangerous place, and only white can be a little bit better, but it's a draw. I'm not trying to play for a win now. I mean, yeah, white is better by 0.2. I mean, whatever. So, yeah, you messed it up pretty bad. Well, you had a win after f3. Jeez. Say what? I thought you had knight h5 on the previous move. You would try for the whirlwind of tactics. But it doesn't necessarily do anything special. I guess I have moves. Anyway, alright, yeah, it was a sloppy game after a point. We were doing alright in the opening, and then I played knight g3 question mark, which looked like a very normal move. But I allowed knight f4. Oh, I didn't see rook a8 either. Damn. Fruit fly. Go in there. Go ahead. Go in the cup. My coffee's in there. Want a coffee bath? Coffee. He's going in. We're going in. You don't have a tether. Are you sure you want to go in there? I'm looking at my hold-on cards. Alright, anyway. I have mercy on your soul. Sun Prism. Sorry, Ars, that was kind of a mommy coffee. Dr. Will is in the house. Mommy coffee. Interesting. Mommy coffee lives out of state. Uh-oh. Mommy coffee is... Mommy coffee is a Republican. Alright. E4. Yeah, let's do the Scandinavian. E takes D. Oh, no. Knight F6. I have a novelty here for you, bro. I've been working on it. Because this shit is so boring. Kraken. Kraken defense. Kraken Scandinavian. There's a fruit fly on the ceiling. I have to hit it with a pillow. Oh, crazy shit I have to do around here. Alright. A6, D4. A6, D4. Oh shit, come on, bro. Now he's like attacking me. He's angry. I threw the pillow at him. Alright, chill out. Liz Truss. She's more like a Liz Truss. Where's that pawn going anyway? I'm not going to go into your like standard blah 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 blah. This is better for white. But at least I avoid the same like hackneyed variation. Where they do, you know, the old Bishop C4, Bishop E6, Queen F3, blah blah blah. Computer like says this is solidly better for white, but you know, whatever. I played a lot of dubious Knight F6 Scandinavians, and in practice it's not that bad. Liz Truss is probably touring the U.S. Selling books or something. Alright, Bishop D3. Well now, Hallow was Prime Minister for 6 days. I don't know, Arsenal, you're too optimistic. You're bipolar. Me too. No, I don't know. I might be bipolar. I never was diagnosed as bipolar, but I started to wonder, you know. I really started to wonder what my problem is. The goddamn psychologists They just don't know shit, man. They pretend they know stuff, but most people don't know anything. I don't understand. Alright, C4. Interesting now. It's like a queen d6 Scandinavian. If I play queen d6, do you play c5? I have check, which sucks. Queen d6, queen c6. Queen h5 was my original plan. Stick with the plan. This is pretty frickin' dubious. But queen d8, come on. That's too passive. I can't do that. It's either queen h5 or queen d6. But I don't agree with Arsenal's sentiment that black is equal. No. I have not solved my opening problems yet. No, I checked this yesterday. I'm inventing stuff all the time. A6 has very rarely been played, only a handful of games. New move. But it's Kraken inspired. Got a knight on c3. Yesterday I played a game where I played an immediate b5 against the guy. The engine was like, ugh! It was like puking through my phone. It hated my position. It was like -2. And I crushed the guy in like 17 moves with a totally unsound attack. But it was 3+2 Blitz. And it was a weak opponent, you know, much weaker than Sun Prism. Oh no. Mr. Ginger, and they're already sending in the game, strength speed. Queen b3, going after my b7 pawn. Wow. That's nice. Yeah, I don't know. This is a pretty tough move to me. I think I have to play e6. Then my queen is getting stuck. Alright. Queen b3, very interesting move. Casting doubt on black's position. b5. Damn, dude, this is pretty unpleasant. My queen is gonna get into awkward places. Phew. It's already in an awkward place. Check, queen b6, terrible. Check, queen b6, terrible. But I'm running out of time. I hate my position. Wow, queen b3 is extremely strong. I guess I made the wrong call there about putting my queen on h5. Needless to say, bad call. This is bad too. Ooh, this was a disaster. You can always tell Mr. Coffee for a good time. But you read it on a bathroom in Pennsylvania? Bathroom wall? Mr. Coffee. 603-749-9164. What's the area code in Harrisburg? Harrisburg. Welcome to Harrisburg. Bishop g4, queen d6. Where my queen belonged in the first place. Correcting my earlier mistake of the moronic queen h5. Bob will be calling. How many tempi did I lose there? Uh-oh. Don't like this at all. Don't like my position at all. Horrible. 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 This is officially horrible. Damn, dude. Queen b3. That move was not on the radar. Terrible position for black. Yeah. Ooh. They follow opening principles. What are you talking about, Willis? My queen was like driven back to d8 by force. After it was first on h5, then I tried d6, now it's back on d8. White is playing like a monster this game. He still doesn't have winning position, you know, overtly winning position. I think strategically winning. Computer probably says +2. C6 is just, that's a bizarre thing to do. Who does that? Who does that in this position? Too creative. Maybe a little too creative. The c5 pawn is pretty strong, man, and I don't think you should trade it off. You probably went from like virtually winning to closer to equal after that move. Objectively. Man, I still don't know what to do. Here we go again. Someone in my house is having like popcorn for breakfast. Mr. Momville. Microwave popcorn for breakfast. Yay! What happened here? You're gonna like let me redeploy? C6 was really sad. Still a pawn. Silipus. He's Facilipus. Priscillipus Presley. Whoa. What? Damn, dude. One of the worst games I've ever played. Hey! Wow, I made 1 inaccuracy? Come on now. 2 inaccuracies? Come on now. I was lost. That's crazy. If you look at the opening, like the engine analysis here, the graph or whatever, it looks like black played better than white. But I mean, dude, I was like losing the whole game. Plus 2.1. But anyway, this queen b3 move like just wrecked me. So I should have played queen d6, not queen d6 or the passive queen d8, but not queen h5. Queen h5 was a very, very bad move. But this queen b3, oh man. I intended to play bishop g4 if you castle, and you avoided it by playing this queen b3. Let's so do it. I found the best defense. Queen a5 check. It was horrible. Like, even the ending is horrible for me. Like this, even if you just go into the ending, it's like, bleh. Black's position is kind of gross with those pawns like that, but alright. Yeah, c6 was really bad. I thought maybe it's not so bad. It's funny, the engine just really hates pawn takes pawn. Materialistic. Not a game I'm happy with. Okay, guys, we have time for a couple more games. This is a short stream today. Short stream today. E5 was fun. E5? Fun? Or suicidal? How does that work, Arsenal? Fun? What do you mean it's fun? I'm just like, he's taking with the knight. What's fun about that? Do I just go here? I mean, this is horrible. You want to play knight g4? Nah. Kakatiri. Kakatiri. Chitiri. It's like kak de la. Kak de la. And chitiri. Chitiri. You can speak Russian without moving your lips. Chitiri. Alright. There was a game yesterday, you know, the Nakamura defense. Grob. Pre-Grob. Do I know any other language? Well, I speak Hungarian, right? Because I've been here forever. I speak bad Hungarian, like a migrant. And I actually, at some point, had a pretty good handle on Spanish, but didn't practice enough, so I've forgotten almost everything. And I could speak a little bit of Russian, but that's also been forgotten. So really the only language I could speak other than English is Hungarian. Russian and Spanish are basically gone. I studied both in school, and I reached a plausible, semi-plausible level. Alright, Sicilian with h6. This is not recommended. But Michael Basman would like it. We're just having a little bit of fun here. Speaking of Basman, well, at least I stopped bishop g5 and bishop b5. Like, that's not happening. Right? Right. And white plays Marazzi. Very smart. Alright guys, it's a short stream today. I have lessons and got to go to work in about 20 minutes, 25 minutes. So we've got time for a couple of games. Yeah, if it's not for h6, my position would be reasonable. But we go into a kind of hedgehog. h6 may not be that bad. If I were able to play like g6, bishop g7 castles. Okay, h6, it's hard to justify h6. I fully... it's useful if white tries to play like g4, obviously, but if not, then it's hard. It's really hard to justify it. The hedgehog. Piling up on the h6 pawn. Look out. Hedgehog. Well, it's all fun and good. Fine and good. I can play h5. He just took the challenge. No, if I'm gonna play this with white, like, I need to think of another move here. Not c5. Okay, maybe a6. Basman would play a6 right away. The a6 h6 approach. Yeah, how bad is g6? g6. Hey, g5. g5's not so stupid here as it seems. I mean, you end up doing this in the con Sicilian anyway, like sometimes later on. I'm not saying this is a safe move to play, but I don't think white is going to play h4. You know, g5 may look fundamentally wrong, but it's also not so easy for white to take advantage of it. And it's a move that gets played in the Sicilian sometimes. I know I sound like I'm trying to justify it. Eeg. I'm not necessarily going to castle kingside. But white should be playing on the queen side here. I know what I would do. But you know, the g4 is a thing. g4 opens doors. You see no reason. Well, he played a3 first. I see a reason not to play b4. The c4 square, like, falls, like this. What exactly is his plan after knight c4? Knight e5. Sorry, I'm having a little Freudian trouble. Knight e5, knight a4, knight c4, knight c4, rook c4. Knight b6, queen b6. What is he doing here? Queen a2? Really? Maybe. But anyway, I mean, my knight is solid there. If I have to, I can bring the other one back to d7. g5 also carves out that outpost square for black. This position may look ridiculous for black, but I don't think it's that bad. I've played a few hedgehogs and rarely lost. I lost. I must have lost some hedgehog. A few. But where? When? What hedgehog did I lose? Having trouble remembering losing in the hedgehog. Yeah, but not online games. I mean, like, tournament games. Yeah, obviously I've lost. I mean, in Blitz in every opening. Or Rapid. Online. I'm just trying to think. I must have lost. I remember, yeah. We've had this talk before. I lost to Rodion Rubenchik once. Who's a FIDE master from Pennsylvania. Who I've known since my childhood. That's one. I lost to him in a tournament in Vermont. In a hedgehog. And, but it's like the few GMs I played I didn't lose against. It's interesting. Jesse, Bozo, Pigusov, Udasin. It seems like all the times I played it against Grandmasters I've been okay. I like the hedgehog. I mean, it's also much easier for black to play than white in this sort of time pressure situation. Fuck playing white in the hedgehog, man. In Rapid and Blitz. Forget about it, dude. Well, I have b5 right away. Yeah, but that's dangerous. He can sack a piece. Okay, it's complicated. d5. d5 is not as complicated. No. Oh, it's still scary. Hey, Sledgy, where's your king again? In the middle of the board. Oh, okay. You played g5. Yeah, knight c5 will be met by return sacrifices. c4, that's not happening. Of course, I can play knight c4, but nah. This is a stupid move, right? Of course it is. What am I doing? This is a stupid move, and when black... This is just a stupid move. It's a miracle if I'm okay here. Yeah, I'm just not awake. This is a bad move. I couldn't find a good move. My humble opponent didn't want to just simply refute my shit there. So he took it easy on me. I conned him, basically. With my mind powers. It was too easy to just like take and take with the knight and be better. He just had to like sack his c-pawn. I mean, b5 led to insane complications, and that's why I didn't play it. But objectively, it was probably my best move. I just couldn't even conceive what was happening there. It was so many possibilities. Arse. Yeah, I should have probably played b5. But my move was just blunder, so your b5 is as good as anything. I don't know what I should have done. Kachiri. Oh man, that's fancy. He's a little rusty. But you are winning my queen back. Okay. But you end up down a piece. Other than that, it's all good. It's all upside. Except for that piece down part. He seems rusty to me. Rustolium. Alright guys, we got time for one more game. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3. I need one piece for a pawn. One piece for a pawn. Pawn for a piece. Alright, I'm gonna blunder a tactic now that you're down a piece for one pawn. You guys want to see that position after the game when I had b5? Because this is really dubious. By the way, like G5, how bad is it? The computer, thinks this is like a normal hedgehog evaluation. G5 it doesn't like. By the way, his plan of A4, A5 is regarded as kind of a gold standard. That's best. It's better than B4. You're supposed to play A4, A5, and loosen my queen side. Yeah, so A3 is inaccurate. But here, computer doesn't want to even play queen A2. So the bottom line is that I don't have a great move here. And Arsenal's B4 is okay. So I should just go about my business with like bishop G7. So B5 must not be good. Okay, so this is what I was afraid of. Well, I mean the normal moves are like 0.4, 0.5, 0.7. And B5 is like negative 1 pawn after pawn takes pawn. I have no idea what's going on here. He can take here and I take a second piece and then he takes on B7. And this was just like, okay. I have no idea what's going on. Well, I didn't really want to do that in time pressure, but D5 is just stupid. You just take with the E pawn and play knight takes D5. No? Everything would be fine if I hadn't played G5 and my king is in the center. Now I'm screwed. My A6 pawn is screwed. And F5. Cockatieri just like gave me credit for something there. I mean, it doesn't work. I was just lost. Alright. Blue and white. Promise me you're not going to play the London system, but I'm not going to take any chances. Uh-oh. You know what that move means, right? Knight F3. Alright. Put your bishop on F4. Be a noob. No, you didn't. Good, good. Thank you. No London system. Thank you for not playing the London system. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Don't try this at home. He's like, what? I don't think that B6 is a good move. Yeah, Cockatieri, I mean, that what I played that I'm playing some trashy stuff today. I didn't mean to play the Sicilian. I didn't intend to play the Sicilian. After knight F3, H6, E4, I have to play something else there. I don't know what. But C5, you know, come on. It's a trashy line for bullet chess. Whatever. Blitz. Wow, he just does E3. That's a very safe move, isn't it? Super safe. When I do stuff like this, I start to get confused and I don't know if I'm playing the Queen's Indian or the King's Indian. I'm like, It's like asking yourself, you know, when you castle in chess 960, how do you know if you're castling king side or castling queen side? This confuses the shit out of me. I have this annoying light bulb that just won't die, but it keeps like blinking off. You thought it was 5 for everyone. Get 3 what? Oh. Can we go one stream without you mentioning that? I knew he was going to get banned. Of course they are. So are the blogs. Probably. the important things in life. Better blogs. Better prize tournaments for people who cheat in online chess too. Right? Am I right? Better lawyers. Lockdown. I love how that's like C5 is pretty random. I love how we call it lockdown. Alright guys, it was fun. Just a short stream and we're out of here. I'm just not, I don't have anything. You know, there's no, oh, I win a pawn. Alright. Give me the pawn. I didn't realize I win a pawn. The important thing is material. Did I tell you guys that? Did I do a blog on that yet? Great to see you, WJ Loof. They're not doing enough. It's their fault. If you had been playing on chess.com, your rating would be higher by now. It's not about you, it's about the chess site you play on. Dude, what do you mean your rating is 200 points lower? What rating? The only rating that matters is like your over-the-board rating. And that's arguable if that matters either, but online ratings matter 0. No, because lichess is, the coders for lichess are actually not, you know, Daniel Wrench's uncle or something. Like at chess.com. Uncle Joe. Well, he's like 78 now, but he's a pretty mean coder. No, I don't know. Alright, dude, what is going on here? I always had the feeling like chess.com was programmed by, you know, some guy who was like probably like retired or something. He's probably like in basic. It's so cheesy. What an awful layout and so ugly. And I just hate it. Still hate it. I'll always hate it. Not just for the owners, but for the way it looks and feels. Yeah. I hate everything about chess.com. Pretty much. But the other day we had this discussion where I was like, what would I do if like lichess hadn't been invented? I wonder what I would do. I still wouldn't play on chess.com. I probably would have been like still playing chess on Internet Chess Club or something. Oh, don't start with the takebacks. I was thinking like I never liked. I mean, what is it called that they bought? Euro chess, or what's it called? What was your mouse slip? Knight D1 mouse slip? It's not the worst mouse slip ever. If you're going to make a mouse slip, I mean, that's not such a bad mouse slip, man. You know, you didn't hang any pieces. You can't ask for like takebacks for mouse slips that don't lose material. That's like... Have you guys ever seen anyone ask for a mouse slip take back for a move that doesn't like lose material? That's weird. That's uncommon. It's not even an overt blunder, and he's asking for mouse slip. Maybe there's something I'm missing, though. There's this. Oh, you gave it away. You shouldn't have asked for a take back. You know, Arthur Bisgeier said famously, just the important thing is that your opponent doesn't know you know you're lost, or whatever. You know, I mean, that's the thing. By offering a take back, I found the winning move. If you hadn't said anything, I wouldn't have found it. If you hadn't asked for take back, I wouldn't have found it. This is a huge tell. Take back? Oh, take back. I wouldn't have even realized I had anything there. I mean, yeah, I see the pin, but Rook e6 was kind of a weird move, and I was looking for other pieces. You never played a 1700 FIDE. 1700 ECF is like 1900 lichess level. Yeah, I guess so. But now everyone gained points in FIDE. They awarded a lot of points to the people under, you know, under 2000. So that might at least temporarily eliminate some of the rating deflation in FIDE. But you know what's embarrassing? My current FIDE rating is going to be, well, my April FIDE rating is going to be lower than my first FIDE rating. My first FIDE rating in 1991 was 2,330. And now I'm going to be 2,311 or something like that. So I've lost like, I'll have lost like 33 years. I'll have lost like 19 points. It took me 33 years to lose 19 points. Not bad. Alright guys, I gotta go. I got lesson time. I'll see y'all later. Stay on lichess. Even though it's not perfect, it's still the best place to play chess here. Remember to study your rook endings. Okay. I'll talk to you later, guys. Bye-bye. Sunday simul, don't forget. Times are going back, so it's a 6-hour difference between New York and 6-hour difference between New York Eastern Time and CET. All right, guys. See you later. Bye-bye.